Suburban Sentinel here with a follow-up video in our series entitled The Big Shift, where we are examining potential, Bella the camera cat is coming to help here, where we are examining potential social, economic, and political changes that civilization will likely face in the reasonably near future. Say hi, Bella. Anyway, we've been discussing in the last video or two the subject of economics. And continuing on with that theme, today I want to address one specific issue. And that issue is, what is the biggest or most fundamental problem with prevailing business conditions around the world? In other words, what is our biggest economic problem with respect to business? And in my opinion, and Bella may have a different opinion, the biggest problem is attitude. I just want to say at the outset, this is not a rant video. I'm not going to sit up here and bitch and moan about how business is unfair or uncaring or any of that stuff. This does have a practical point, so bear with me. So what do we mean by an attitude problem? Well, most businesses today, and when I say most businesses, I'm not talking about mom and pops. I'm talking about the prevailing business model where larger companies and or multinational corporations control much of the market and much of business decisions in general and business policy vis-a-vis the government. And business's attitude is kind of, what can I get? How do we make the most money out of this situation? How can we seize opportunity? How can we wring the last dollar or the last nickel out of our customers? And that's been the prevailing business model for several decades now. There's only one problem with that business model. In the long run, it generally doesn't work. Many, many years ago, my grandfather taught me that the key to being in business is making a difference. The primary focus of your business cannot be and should not be making money, becoming famous, or anything like that. The question for a business owner is, how do I make a positive difference for someone else who is willing and able to reciprocate? That's all. Money and all the other stuff is not the focus of the business. It's a natural byproduct of your efforts in making a difference. So why does this matter? Why is this important? Well, it's important because businesses large and small who focus on their own needs, or what can I get out of business relationships, rather than how can I serve others, almost always fail at some point. We've seen it time and time again throughout history. F.W. Woolworth, General Motors failed, Sears Roebuck is failing, very old names who have been around for a very long time. And you may say, well, I'm not self-employed, I don't own a business, I really don't care. Even if you're not fearful of losing your job, things are changing in this world, specifically in economies throughout the world. Many people who are used to working for others in large corporations, medium, and even in small businesses might ultimately end up being self-employed. In my opinion, an important part of getting ready for the future and being able to adapt to future economic conditions is to have a fundamental background in how business should operate so we don't make the same mistakes as those businesses who have failed. Oh, you are a pain in the neck, Bella. Just what everybody wants to see, your rear end. So this is just something else in each person's toolbox, which could be helpful, especially if you are not now, nor never have been, a business owner. So this is business as it should be, at least according to my grandpa Lou, who was a very, very wise man. In the next couple of videos, we'll keep talking about economics and money and preparing for the future. So, thanks for watching. This is the Suburban Sentinel, along with Bella the Camera Cat. Please thumbs up and subscribe if you like what you see. Questions and enlightening comments are always welcome. Be safe, everybody. Say goodbye, Bells.